Hello viewers, welcome back to Code and Communicate with Gluten. So in our last video we have seen the simple programs like how to write the programs. We have seen the steps, how to put the logics, how to use the operators. Right? Uh, Before that we have seen the overview of data types, different type of data types. So today we will see more details of data type about different inbuilt functions of individual data type. Okay, so let's start. So we have seen the hierarchy of data type before, right? So it's uh, numerical data type. We have boolean, set, sequence, uh, in dictionary. In numerical data type, we have again three categories: integer, complex, and float, and in sequence, string, list, and tuple. So we already understood that why these three categories come under sequence type, because the operation of these three categories, string, list, and tuple, are same. Okay, so they all work in a sequence manner. So let's start with the string data type. Okay. Basically, string is the group of characters, right? So, like if I only say H or E or A, so it will be a character, right? But when there is more than one characters, it forms a word that is a string. And in Python, a string is always denoted by double quotes or single quotes. Okay, and um, to do any operation we need to go to every character of the string, and that we go through the indexing system. That means every character has a number, that is your index number. So mainly index number starts from 0, and it is always displayed in square brackets. Okay, so you can see here there is one example in which I have one string variable, that is str1. Okay, and the value is hello. So because it is string, that's why it is enclosed in single quotes. You can do in double quotes also. Another variable I have str2, and its value is how are you. Now, uh, as I said that it works on index number. So basically index number of, in the first variable str1, h will be 0. It always starts from 0. Index number of e will be 1. First L will be 3, second L will be 4, and O will be 5. Okay. Now, if I have to print the first two character of uh, my string. Okay, so for that I need a slicing operator. Okay, basically slicing operator is displayed by this colon sign. Okay, and it is used whenever you have to slice or you have to divide your string, okay, in small parts. So that we displayed through slicing operator. So now you can see here I have written print str1 and then a square bracket 0 colon 2. Okay, why square bracket? Because we are writing the index number, and 0 colon 2, that means it will start from 0 and 2 will not be included. So it will be till 1. Okay, so the uh, index number of h is 0 and index number of E is 1. So it will display H and E. Index number of L is 2, but 2 will not be included. So always in the slicing operator, whatever you will write, the ending number that is not included. Okay. Similarly, if you have to print the fourth character of the string, fourth character, that means 1, 2, 3, 4. This L, second L, And what is the index number? The index number is 0, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so 3 is the index number. Okay, so but I have to write the fourth character. Okay, so that means if we count from 0, fourth character will be this O, right? So 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So index number is 4. So that's why print str1 and in square bracket 4. Okay, so it will display O. Now if you have to display the same thing twice, okay, or thrice, so for that we use this arithmetic operator asterisk sign, that is your multiplication sign. So str1 asterisk 2, so what is the value of str1? That is hello. So hello and hello, right? Similarly, if you want to concatenate, we have seen in one example also, in the addition example, concatenation, that means joining two things. So if you have to join str1 plus str2, you can use this plus operator. So it will join the value of this two string str1 and str2. So I will get the output as hello, how are you? Okay, so this is some of the operation in string, right? Now let's say if you have to check that a particular character or a word is present in your string or not. Okay, so let's say if you have any phrase and in that phrase you want to check that a word free is present or not, right? So I am storing my phrase in a variable called txt, and here the phrase is the best thing in life are free. Okay, now I want to check that this free is present in my phrase or not. So free in txt. So if you remember in the operators, we have seen the membership operator in and not in. Okay, so we are using here. So in operator will check whether this word is present in this string, txt string or not. Okay, if it is present it will show true, if it is not it will show false. Okay, so we will just see the practical. So this is our txt, the best thing in life are free, and print free in txt. If you will run it, you can see I am getting true because this free is present here in this string. Let's say if I will just make it capital F. Okay, so in that case I will get false because I told you that Python is a case sensitive language. Okay, so here we have the word free, but F is small, but I am searching the free in which F is capital. So that's why I'm getting false. Okay, now let's say if I do free not in, okay, not in txt, and when I will run it I will get true because not in means it, if it is not present, free is not present. Okay, so this free is, because this is capital F, is not present in the string, that's why I'm getting true. Okay, and if I will just make this F small and then I will run it, so I will get false because this free is present and I am saying that it is not, so that's why I'm getting false. Okay, so this is your membership operator, this is how we can use. Okay, next is if you want to change the case of your any string. Okay, so let's say I have a variable a in which I have value hello world, and I want to change this in the uppercase. So I will just use this inbuilt function upper function to change the case. I will just write print a dot upper. Okay. Similarly, if you have to change it in the lower case, then you can use the inbuilt function lower, a dot lower. Right. Now we have one more uh, thing, remove white space. So if you want to remove the white space, that means the space that is present before or after your string, if you want to remove this, then we have the inbuilt function called strip function. Okay, so this function is used to remove any extra space at the beginning or at the end, right? So let's see the example. So I have a string hello world. Okay, and it has some space. Okay, so first of all I will just simply print a. So it will print the value of a, and after that I am calling the strip function with a variable. Okay, so that I can see the difference how it is removing the space. Okay, so a dot strips, this is the inbuilt function that will remove the extra space from the starting and ending. So when you will run it, okay, okay, so I'm getting the error unterminated string literal, because here you can see the closing bracket are different. That's why. Okay, so you can see here. So first print a is the simple one, as it is I have created. Okay, so it is printing like this. Now a dot strip, I am calling the strip function, so it has removed this extra space that is present at the starting. So this is the use of strip function. Okay, now similarly, replace function, as the name says, it will replace a particular character or a word from a string. Okay, so this is the inbuilt function. So the example it is given here, a equals to hello world, print a dot replace h comma j. So h will be replaced with the letter j. So first will be the letter or the word that you want to replace, and the second will be the new letter or the word that you want to put. Okay, so in this way you can use this two more function, strip function and the replace function. Then comes your split string. Basically split is again an inbuilt function of string, and it will return a list where the text between the specified separator becomes the list item. Okay, so the main use is to convert your string in list. Okay, how we will convert it? We will just take one particular character, and wherever that character is present in your string, it will divide your string from that particular character. Okay, so we will just see one example. Okay, here you can see I have a in a variable hello world, and then I am writing print a dot split comma. So what it will do, it will just dis- split this thing wherever this comma starts. So when I will write it, you can see I'm getting hello comma world. Right now it is showing in a square bracket, because it is converted, this thing is converted into list, and list is always displayed in this square bracket, and its element are separated by comma. Okay, so little more thing we can do here. Let's say if I will do hello world, then I will just write this is, then comma, my first, then again comma, and program. Okay, so when I will run this, you can see here hello then comma. Okay, so it has, and we have set to split from where this comma is present. So this comma, then world, this is, then again comma. So second item will be world, this is, then my first, then comma. So my first will be the next item, and then program. Okay, so it splits from the comma because we have given here. Let's say in place of comma I will give this exclamation sign. Okay, and then run. So you can see it has divided hello world. Okay, hello, because comma is already there, so it, that's why it is showing here. Let's I will just remove it to make it simpler. Okay, so hello world, then exclamation sign, then comma, then again you can see this is comma my first program comma program. Okay, so this is comma my first comma program, but this whole thing, this is my first program, is enclosed in one single quotes, right? And hello world is enclosed in one single quotes, because between these two only one exclamation sign is there, so it is dividing from here. Okay, so this is how you can use the split function. Okay, now the next is your list. Okay, as I told you earlier that list is a collection of elements that can be of different data type. Okay, and it is always enclosed in square bracket and separated by comma. And if it is a string variable, it should be enclosed in single or double quote, and the floating and the integer value don't need any quotes. Okay, and it also works on indexing system same as the string data type. So to access the value of the list, let's say I have a list 1. This is the variable name in which I have physics, chemistry 1997 and 2000. So physics and chemistry is enclosed in single quotes because this is your string data type, right? And in the list 2 I have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Now I want to display the list 1 item. Okay, that is uh, only physics, only first item of my list. So what I am doing here, first of all you can see print list 1 in the square bracket 0 colon double quote close. So whatever written under double quote will be printed as it is, then comma, then I'm writing my variable name, that means what the thing I want to display. So list 1, and then in the square bracket 0, that means the index number 0 of list 1. So the index number 1, 0 of list number 1 is physics. Okay, similarly here print list 2 1 colon 5. Okay, it is under double quote, so it will be printed as it is. Okay, because it is under double quote, the list 2 1 colon 5. Okay, so means in the list 2 it will display from index number 2 till index number 4, because 5 is not included, right? So index number 1 is 2, then number 2 in index number 2 is 3, index number 3 is 4, and index number 4 is 5. So it will display 2 3 4 and 5. right? So in this way you can access the elements of the list. Now if you have to update a list, that means you have to change the existing value, or you have to add the new value. How to do that? So first of all, you have, this is my list in which I have values, I have elements, physics, chemistry, 1997 and 2000. Now I want to print the value that is available in index number 2, right? So I will just write print list index number 2. So I will get the value 1997. Okay. Now I want to change the value of this index number 2 to 2001. So directly I will write the index number list 2 equals to 2001. Okay, and then I will print. So you can see I am getting the new value available at index number 2 is 2001, right? So in this way you can change the values. So this is how you update the value that is already present. That means existing value if you want to change it. Let's say if you want to add some new value. Okay. So okay. If you want to add view value, let's say in list print list dot append. Okay. So append, what do you want to append? Let's say I want to append 2025. Okay. And then I will write print list. Okay. Now run it. So you can see first of all the value available at index number 2 is 1997. Then we have changed the value of index number 2 and printed the new value. So it is showing the new value available at index number 2 is 2001. Then okay, so here I have used the print, that's why it is showing none. So print is not required. I will just first of all append the value and then print the list. Yeah. So I have, what I have done, list dot append 2025. So I am appending the value. So whenever you append any value, you don't have to give the index number. It will directly always add it at the end of the list. Okay. So that's why it is added at the end of the list. So physics, chemistry 2001, 2010, 2025. Right? Okay. Now, if you want to delete the list or the list item, so for that you have the inbuilt function called del. Okay. So you can see I have a list called list1 in which these 4 elements are there. First of all, I am printing the list. Then I am using del function to delete it. So del, and in the argument I am writing the list name and the index number. Okay. And after that I am just printing the deleted value at index number and then printing the list. So first of all it is printing my list physics chemistry 1997 2000. Then after deleting the value of index number 2, so I have deleted the index number 2, that is 1997, and then I have again printed the list. So I am getting the output as physics chemistry at 2000. Okay. So I hope you understand the concept of string and list, and also you have seen the different inbuilt functions that you can use easily. So you don't have to use the logic for removing or splitting, right? You can directly use the inbuilt function, so that makes Python easy to easy to learn. So, if this video finds uh, some help to enhance your programming skill, kindly like, subscribe, and share this channel. Till then, stay connected and have practice. Thank you very much.